Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is my first video on this new channel, FPL Beta. We'll go over my team for this new game week and what happened last game week. So as you can see, my current rank is 1.9 million. I started the week at like 1.8. I around like Saturday I was about 2.8, 2.9, then fought back to 1.9 this week. So basically a slight green gray arrow this week. So it's pretty decent. 2 million in the bank, so I have some leeway to make some moves and I have one free transfer. So let's go over some things that happened this past game week. So finished on 38 points. The average was 39. I used two transfers. I went from Doof to Virgil. Didn't work out. I thought Virgil would get some DEFCON. He didn't. Then I went from Bowen to Mark Yu to make some room for future transfers. Mark Yu actually ended up working out. I didn't really think he would do anything, but came off the bench, got an assist. I do believe Mark Yu will play in the coming weeks. I think he'll play game week 14, Leeds away. So I'm hopefully I can start him that week. He's been good so far, so can't complain there. So let's start. Let's go back to goalie. Raya, I personally watched the game. It was a pretty good game between Arsenal and Spurs, but I was gutted with no clean sheet from Raya. The goal from Richarlison was just amazing. Like there's nothing Raya can do there. So 2 points from Raya, not too bad. Rodon, it was three pointer, not too bad. Got DEFCON, which is nice, but Leeds are not getting any clean sheets anytime soon. Senesi, it was a yellow card for the -1. Conceded another goal for the -1 as well, but got an assist. So 3 points is not too bad. Richards, the only thing I don't like about Richards, like he didn't get DefCon this week. He had I think he had like 8 DefCon at half. I was like, he's a lock for DefCon. Didn't get it. Still got the clean sheet goal, so it wasn't too bad. And then coming off the bench for I think it was either Semenyo or Cunha was James Garner. Got the assist for the Dewsbury goal. The goal was fantastic. That goal from Dewsbury was amazing. So 6 pointer from Garner. Didn't get DefCon though. Finished on I think 9 DefCon. So it was okay. It's off the bench. So I can't complain. And this is one of like the low spots in my team. GW13. I brought him as a differential pick. Let me see what he's at right now. 0.4 owned, so less than a percent owned. For a reason though, I thought I could go a little differential away from Minte, but it just ended up not working. My vice captain for was Saka. I think I'm unlucky. 4 goals in the North London derby, and he's not involved in anything. He did get DefCon though, so it wasn't too bad. Let's go to my captain Holland. I think he had over 1 xG in that game, and it was just missing everything. I'm gutted, but I'm happy. That means he's gonna be ready to fire against Leeds, and you'll see my team this week, and I think I'm prepared for that. And then my 1 pointer, John Philippe Mateta, subbed at 59 in the 59th minute. I think he has to go very soon with the fixture congestion this coming winter break. He has Europe as well. I think I'm gonna go to Thiago in the near future. So and then off the bench, Gabriel, I'm still finding a solution. I don't know who I'm gonna go with yet. Dubraka with the 2 pointer. Cunha, hopefully he's back for the game against Palace. And Semenyo, I believe he's gonna be back for the game against Sunderland. So let's go to my team for this week. Okay, here is my team as it stands right now for this upcoming game week. Ryan goal against Chelsea. I'm not too hyped for that fixture. I do think Arsenal have an amazing defense, so they can get a clean sheet anywhere. So I'm not too worried, but anything like a 2 pointer would be okay for Ryan. I'm not too fussed. Now this is where the problems lie. I have one free transfer. I don't know who I'll take out of this defense. Richard received a knock. He had a knock at the end of that game. He is traveling to Europe this week, this midweek. So I'll probably wait for Glasner's comments tomorrow. This is being recorded on Wednesday afternoon Eastern Standard Time. So I don't know if he'll be fit. We'll see. Roden, I really don't want to play him. He's probably going to be on the bench. Senesi, I'm okay with. Sunderland away, maybe a clean sheet, maybe another assist. DefCon, hopefully. Virgil didn't work out last week, but hopefully he gets a clean sheet, some DefCon. West Ham away, maybe some set piece threat. He's good on headers. Junior Rooter, this is just a dead spot at this point. Hopefully he can do something. He's in the number 10. I thought he'd be better assisting, well, especially Welbeck scoring a lot. I thought he'd be better this season, but he hasn't really. So that's just a dead spot right now. Mateus Cunha, hopefully he's fit, playing the striker. You, if not striker, playing in the number 10. Mason Mount did come on though, looked lively. So Cunha's minutes may look scarce going forward. We don't know. My vice captain this week is Saka away to Chelsea. I might actually switch it over. I might just do that right now. Switch that over to Semenyo because I know I don't really see Saka getting any like joy from this game. It's gonna be a tough game, so I don't know. And then going to Sunderland away, Semenyo, he'll be my vice captain for sure. Semenyo, he had a knock last week. He'll be fit this week. Hopefully, he gets back to scoring goals. Hasn't scored in a while. Like if I look here, he hasn't scored in what? How many games? Like 5 game weeks. Hopefully, he gets back to good form. And then Mateta going at home to Manchester United. That's gonna be a tough game. Hopefully, that's goals galore, and maybe it's like 2-2, 3-3, and Mateta scores one or two, maybe an assist. We don't know. Hopefully, and then I have, as you can see, I have activated my triple captain this week. I made a post. Hold on. I made a post about I mean, like 2 game weeks ago, talking about why you should triple captain Holland against Leeds at home. Holland, I didn't know whether to triple captain this week or maybe in game week 17 against West Ham, but Holland not rested against in midweek in the Champions League is just giving me the green light. So as you can see, he's creating City are creating a lot of chances at home, over 2 goals XG per 90. Holland XG one at goal per 90 XG. Like he's historically has performed well in this type of fixture. So if I had to guess how many points he gets, I'm thinking maybe 12 to 15, 2 goals, maybe assists. Let me actually see his projected points this week. 8.6 has even gone up. 8.6 against Leeds. I think he even scores more than that. I think Sunderland's a tough game. So I would even look at that 9.3, 8.6 for Holland expected points. I think he blasts that maybe 16 points this game week. So next thing on the docket is a potential free hit. I already used my free hit in game week 6. That was the week Holland scored 2 goals and assists against Burnley at home. So if you're looking to free hit, I think this is the best free hit team this week. In goal, Martinez at home to Wolves. I'm expecting a clean sheet, maybe even a penalty save. He's very good at those. We know that. So for 5 million, nice pick. I think he's the best goalkeeper option this game week. In defense, Matty Cash, he's known to be explosive. He scored, I think, 2 goals this season. He has like a 10 pointer and a 12 pointer this season. Could easily get a clean sheet as well. So Matty Cash is a great option. Senesi, he's in my team. You already talked about him. Great option this week. Nico O'Reilly, this week, I think he starts. I don't think Nori will be back yet. So and we know Nico Riley has goal threat, he has assist threat, and then obviously City can get a clean sheet this week. So another great option in midfield. Another explosive player. Last week had a 15 pointer. I was thinking to bring Morgan Rogers in last week. I didn't. I'm regretting it. But this week, if I had the free hit, I would bring him in a free hit. Great player, explosive, talismanic. Could get a penalty. Could get penalty shouts. We don't know. But he's definitely on direct free kicks, him and Buendia. So I would definitely go with Rogers. And I know this player up next hasn't been performing well, but he at this point he's a differential pick, and that's Mohamed Salah. He's probably the greatest FPL player of all time. He's underperforming this season, but he's still been getting returns. So I would not shy away with going with Mo Salah. And I probably if I was feeling extra spicy, I would captain him this game week as well for another exceeding potential this game week. And if I was feeling a spicy pick as well, I would go with Salah just to be extra differential and gain those points on the Holland owners. And then the next in midfield spot is Shade. Great fixture with Burnley at home. I think it's Burnley at home. You know, he's not a very explosive player, but he has the base. He can get the assist for drawing a penalty for Thiago, who's also in this team. He can score goals himself. He easily can get a 7-8 pointer. The next, a player that's hasn't played very well this season, but we all know he's explosive. What happened 2 seasons ago? Phil Foden, another explosive player, hasn't been hitting the target recently, but I think Leeds at home, you have to, in a free hit, you have to look for upside, and Foden has the upside. And obviously, you're now the captain of this team right now, Erling Haaland. I already talked about why you should even triple captain him. So in a free hit, you have to have him. Great player. And then Thiago striker, he's on pens. He's on fire. I think he scored like 5 goals in the past like 4 game weeks. He's on fire right now. Another player that's been playing well, who's had England call up shouts. I disagree with those, but he's been playing very well. Is Danny Welbeck. The finish, I think 2 game weeks ago was sublime. On a free hit, you have to attack the fixture with Nottingham Forest. On the bench, cheapest goalie Woodman, Anderson, who could be on pens. We don't know. Sharing with Morgan Gibbs White and Chris Wood is definitely on free kicks and corners. As you seen, he got assists the last game week. He could be a great pick off the bench. And Lucas Perez just dead spot and a Chempong dead spot. So that's all for the free hit this week. I wish you guys good luck. You'll see something on my Twitter confirming my transfers because I don't want to make a transfer this week. I may, depending on team news, I'll put that on my Twitter, but I'll put the link in the description below and see you in the next.